So when you live alone, you can do whatever you want. And everything that happens in this house is work, massive amounts of work. I literally woke up half an hour ago and I'm already working. Then I will go to my 9 to 5 and then I will come back and I will keep working. So right now I will fix the setup and I will take a shower to be ready to go to my 9 to 5 after and finish recording this video, editing and uploading. Okay, so we're done. Let me open the window so we can get a little bit more light inside. There we go. Perfect. So, a few of the things that start to improve once you work by yourself. First of everything, nobody gets in your way. You can do things the way that you want. So you have little to no distractions. You decide which are the rules, you decide which are the boundaries of your own home. So for example, yesterday I tried to record this same video and my house was a mess. My house was a mess. I had to spend some time putting everything in its place. It was a complete mess. I will just show you right now. Holy shit. What a fucking mess. Damn. Okay, let's fix this. You see, a mess, but there was nobody to tell me nothing. Nobody. If I wanted, I could transform this house into, I don't know, like the corner where people throw trash, you know. I could let it completely go into chaos, which I will not do, of course. I clean everything right away. I put everything in its place and I make sure that everything was clean after that. And then I went to my 9 to 5, came back, recorded. My house is perfectly clean right now. But the fact is that you decide which are the boundaries. So you start to develop this kind of self-respect, you know, because you set rules and you also have to respect these rules. If you don't respect your own rules, then you have a lot of work to do because you cannot even respect what are your own values, your own morals. So by living by myself, I have started to respect more my own rules. I have started to develop a lot more of self-respect, a lot more of discipline, because there's nobody to tell me nothing. I'm the one that has to put in the work. Today, I woke up 7 a.m. Half an hour later, I was already recording, okay? Half an hour later. So those are my rules. You wake up, you work, you come back from your 9 to 5 and you work more on your projects. That's what I do. My entire day is filled with work, 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 work. So I'm starting to develop a different kind of self-image. I look at myself differently because I know I'm someone who respects his word. I'm someone who respects my own boundaries and the things that I say I have to do and the things that I say are the limits. So as you come to live by your own, you will have to organize yourself, you will have to be responsible with yourself, you have to be disciplined with yourself. And all these things are going to allow you to walk with the chest out, to walk with the head up, to speak to people with confidence, to give them a firm and strong handshake, to look at them at the eye while you speak to them, because you know that you're someone who's capable, you know that you're someone who respects and loves himself, and that is completely and utterly proved by the fact that you respect your own rules in your own kingdom. So you start to develop the king attitude. And this doesn't happen to everybody, of course. It happens to you if you decided to be that way, because I could live here and I could respect myself and I could still be a dork, a complete geek, a weak handshake and everything else. But no, I decided that I have to start feeling like a king, because that's where I want to get one day. I want to have my own kingdom. I want to have my own mansion, my own super big house. That's what I want. So I start to develop my character so that those things start to slowly gravitate towards me. So this is optional, entirely optional, because it has to do with character, and character is something that you decide. So apart from having no distractions, that nobody can tell you nothing, so you can leave your house a mess, you can do whatever you want inside, and nobody's going to tell you nothing. Of course, in extreme cases that I don't know what you're doing with your life, the government gets here, they can throw everything away and you will find out that nothing is yours. But I'm not talking about that, I'm talking about right now in the simplicity of our normal life. Nobody can tell nothing to you. Second, organization. You start to become a more organized person. Before I did not organize my days, now I have to organize them. Because if I don't organize them, I will lose time. Because I have to cook my food, I have to clean my house, I have to wash my clothes, and then I have to put them in the sun so they can dry, everything else. So I have to organize myself better in a way that I don't waste time. Because wasting time is going to cost you more time available for your work and for your projects. So you need to start organizing better. I will show you right now a video of which was my place before when I was living with my sister. My kingdom was my room, small room. Hello everybody and welcome to my first video. Just a quick presentation. My name is Brian Allen and I am 21 years old. I aspire to many things. One of those things is that I want to discover my full potential, and the other of those things is that I want to help as much people as I can to discover their own potential also. That's everything I had. That room that you saw over there, that video was probably 3 years ago, by the way. I know the quality shit, but that's everything I had. That room, that was my kingdom. My rules, not even my rules, because my sister could come inside anytime she wanted and tell me a lot of bullshit, and I just don't want it there. I knew that I had to come live for myself and have my own rules. So when I was there, I didn't have to organize as much, because she would wash the clothes, she would do other things, then my nephew would do other things. So the work was divided between all of us. So the level of organization that I needed to have was less. So I had more procrastination. I procrastinated more. Why? Because I had less things to do. So I would just say, okay, now I will sit and I will play, now I will sit and I will watch a movie, or maybe I will do this, maybe I will do that. Like a complete geek and wasting valuable time, because all the other things were getting done by themselves. But now that I have to do everything, I have to do absolutely everything here in my house. I have to do absolutely everything in my personal life. If I don't organize, if I waste one precious minute, it means that something is not going to get done, and that something is going to block me from doing another thing. If I don't clean my house and my house is a mess like it was yesterday, when I wake up and I'm going to record and I'm going to do my job, what I have to do first, clean, because I cannot record with everything a complete mess, right? So it got in the way of what I had to do. And at the end, I ended up not being able to record the episode that I wanted to record. I recorded something better in my opinion, so it was a good thing that it happened, but it got in the way. So if you don't organize good, things are going to get in the way of the other things that you have to do. Then another thing that starts to happen is that you start to develop, like I said before, this attitude, this character. You start to build more character. And the character that you start to build is going to get noticed by other people. And the character that you're going to start to build is going to change you physically as a man. If you're still growing, of course. If you're still already a grown man, I don't know if it were the same. But if you look at my face in my older videos, which I will make you look right now, you're going to rewire the way your brain produces dopamine. So now, for me, I feel a lot better knowing that I'm true to myself. It is a completely different thing. My face has matured. My beard is starting to grow. Why? Because I'm completely sure it's related to my character. It's related to the amount of responsibilities I'm taking. If I was not struggling as hard as I'm struggling right now, not experiencing as much pain as I'm experiencing right now, with the loneliness of the days, with looking at my desires and looking to the future, and sometimes getting lost in the future and not being able to focus in the present. Like, the mind is always a constant battlefield, right? So you have to make sure that you level it up to a place where it's in peace. At least I don't think happiness is the goal. I think peace is the goal, and must live in peace. But sometimes you get those days that it becomes a warfare. In those days that you might feel sad, that you might feel lonely, or anything else, you have to pick up yourself back up by yourself. And all these struggles, all this shit, I don't know, it's like your body starts to create testosterone. I don't know what happens biologically, but you start to feel more like a man. You start to feel more like a man, and the more that you start to feel like a man, the more that your body starts to adapt to it, So you're going to start to grow, you're going to start to really become a man, in this case. And as you start to become a man, you will start to notice that all the process that you're going through is necessary. It was all necessary, and it will always be necessary. So living by your own is going to have immense benefits. And if you're someone that is an entrepreneur and you want to work on your projects, living by your own is a must. Living by your own is something that you should look forward to, because you will have all the time, you will have no excuses to not be able to work in your projects. Right now, with your father, your mother, or whoever it is, they sometimes get in the way. But if you live by your own, nobody gets in the way, man. And it's amazingly beautiful. Amazingly beautiful. So I deeply recommend you that if you are struggling to work in your project because some people are getting in your way, you lack organization, you lack discipline, or whatever it is, I recommend you to go and live by your own. And right now, you know what? I decided that I want to give you a tour of my apartment, because why not? So, this is the entrance over here. Wait, no, I actually have a video of my apartment, and I will not do it this time. I will wait for next time, for the next video, for the next idea, and I will make it real, I promise. But stop living in your parents' house, leave your parents' nest, and get your own place, because your life is going to change immensely. Do it. You know you have to do it. So I usually say, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.